Ho ho ho, let's go. Ho ho ho, let's go, let's go, let's go. Continuing the awesome Thanksgiving spirit celebration, family get togethers, and love above all. So, let's continue while we are in the spirit and in the mood. Please bear with me, and I'm trying to make the sound of this love as He moves through, as God's blessing. Forgive me if there are disturbing noises around. We're doing it either way, through the fears and tears and all the challenging energies of devaluing, mocking, laughing. It is all right because you feel so beautiful, and in His presence, this good sounding, awesome words of loving, feeling, and healing. It just comes through, and as it moves through, it feels good, isn't it? Just like a child. A child is so secure in the warm embrace of his mother or father, and his presence is just so very beautiful. You feel so safe and you feel secure in His loving you and filling you with His strength, and you just don't care what's happening all around you, right? You're so connected. I think it's time to disconnect from everything that we're holding on to out of fear. Just let go. You let go and you realize that some mighty big hand has already been holding you all along, and you're not going to fall. He's just going to lift you up and fly high, and sky's the beginning. His love and His forgiveness will just melt away every kind of low self-esteem and what you thought you were. You're not that. So as His spirit, it's kind of like a spirit transplant operation, Your whole operating system is getting cleaned up and deleting all those files that we've been carrying and and it's kind of like a fake burden. It's delusion. It's not even real. It just falls away. It just falls away like you've been wearing a cloak and hiding. It's time to come out. Let's get out of it. Let's let out the light and shine in the confident love that He is showering you with, the blessings. Look around, enjoy the world, yes, but enjoy it with this feeling of being with God, and God is doing it through you, with you, and it's just you feel you have to be alone. All the time we're looking for some partner, somebody to. Yes, we can do that, but first the work in yourself needs to be done. Just wake up to this realization that God loves you so much. He loves you, He doesn't care what you've been thinking, what you wear. He doesn't care. Right now, His arms are open and waiting to hug you as one. He doesn't require you to worship him, fall at his feet. No. He wants to be one with you, have a relationship with you, and enjoy every good thing of this world. It's there. It's going to be seen by every child of God. He's going to walk with you. And wherever you go, whoever you meet, it will transfer and they'll also experience the same. This is not imagination. This is not, this is real. It's real. It's happening to many people in my understanding. If it's a song, sing it, a good word. It feels good, It's such a blessing to be able to share love and kindness, Maybe that's what it means. The kingdom of God is not of the world, but it's within. It's from within. So when we realize that, and all we want to bring out and pour into this earth is that goodness from within, I think the world will seem more beautiful, minus all the demons and all the harsh things. It's up here in the mind. Let's clean it up. It may start like a hobby and then it becomes an occupation, like he spoke to us, and the thought that came called word of love. It's beautiful. It's so healing to hear it again and again. We got so many of these recordings, and we go in rotation. It's never ending. It's so beautiful. One lifetime's not enough. It seems like he's already blessed us, mightily, and we just have to make it into. And it's like an occupation, and then it becomes a lifestyle, he says, and then it becomes the truth of who you are. You can still do all the things that you like to do in the world with this background app running, and you watch. It's just so miraculous. So many things will happen and beautifully without obstacles, and we've lived it, we've been through it all. Now it's time to just accept it. Just accept him. He doesn't care how rebellious you are or how hard it is. He's holding on. He's going to bring his children back home. He's powerful. He knows. He's confident in his works and in his strength and in his spirit. He loves you. He loves you so much. Nothing can stand beside it. Nothing can stop him from loving you and bringing you back home. Just this one time, trust him. Give him your attention, your heart and your mind and your soul, and let him show you what he can do for you. Bless you in such mighty ways. All the blessings to come today, November 30th, end of November, end of a long month, and let December begin with new feelings and new encouraging words and life and living people. Empower you to rise up in all the love that he's made you with, and all the love to give back to him as a gift. Let him bless you. Let him shower you with prosperity. Let him bless you with a life full of meaning and virtues and excitement and thanksgiving and full of joy and peace. Let it come. Let the life be changed, my Lord. Bless all the mothers who has worked so hard to bless their families with a beautiful feast. Bless them. May the family come together and bless her back again with all the love. Let us compete with each other to give more love and to be more kind. Let us fight for loving more. Let us use this beautiful life in a beautiful manner as a gift back to him for all that he's done, he's doing, and he's going to do in the future. Be blessed, be blessed. Receive what you need. Receive his peace. Receive his peace and his healing. May we be blessed, and may all of you who's had a wonderful weekend holiday, may you sleep in a wonderful peace today, tonight. Wonderful, most precious, awesome sleep ever. Rested. We relax, rest, restore, and relive, revive. Let's come back alive. Let's understand the meaning of love and just surrender, swim in it. Nothing else matters in life. It's beautiful. So be blessed. Another Thanksgiving wishes, and we look forward to Christmas, hopefully. Keep up your good work. God bless you. A very, very, very good morning. Today, 30th November, Saturday, 7:50 a.m. here in India. Very beautiful day. Little chill, but it's wonderful. I guess the weather is changing and different everywhere. It's about 22 degrees centigrade here. And in other parts of the world, in US, where my son is, it's minus 5, fluctuates between 0 to minus 15. But you cannot really predict the weather. Every day you can speculate. I've been watching the live cam of Jackson Hole Town Square in Wyoming. It's really beautiful. Nice camera, God bless them. And I send my love and vibrations to the people, the dogs, the kids who come there, enjoy their time in the park. And the day after Thanksgiving, this morning, today, there it's evening, there a little before time, so they had the lights come on. It was beautiful. I missed it by a couple of minutes, even though I was prepared and I was waiting for it. Beautiful day, even though there are other things that are happening that can distract us. Trust me when I say He knows, love knows it's happening, and everything is going to be fine. It is fine. As long as we focus on our path and our goodness and our progress, it should be fine. Just a few minutes I missed right when it came on, just because I got distracted with something else mundane in the world. That's all it takes. Just one little thing that you want to do. It's very mundane. It was like I was looking into some new body spray I had got, opium, and I was trying it out after my showering. It's just that small little thing that just sucks you in, and the time goes in that particular ritual, whatever, and I missed watching the lights come on exactly in the same time. But again, the time difference and the place, it's confusing sometimes. It's okay. So how perfect do you want to be is in your hands. It's your choice. And again, the balancing act of how bad you're going to feel, how, and just move on. Again, you have to keep coming back to the center. There is no other way. There is divinity within, and it's very, very powerful, and sometimes you need that from within, even though everything from outside can soothe. When we're alone and we're with ourselves, we need to do this work from within. It's very, very important. It'll be even more joyous and even more beautiful from that place to enjoy all the other things of this world that God has given us. It was wonderful to see so many people had gathered there, and with families and children, and watching the lights come on and feeling that little joy in their hearts. God bless them. God bless America. So I have this music on and I'm really focused because again, I was listening to some of the previous talks last evening, and I can hear so much noise in the background, and even through that these beautiful words had come through, and I was smiling because I was a test I was going through again and again. Yesterday, today, how much can I tolerate? How much am I going to be tested? Can I just move into a place that is peaceful by you? Some things cannot wait. You just have to go with the flow. And if you think you're going to wait for the place and space and the perfect time, it may never come, or it will displace the energy that is flowing through now. So you just do it. You're in that state all the time, and it doesn't matter. Eventually you'll be at such a beautiful state that nothing really would matter, even if it's happening right next to you. You'll be in this whirlpool of bliss and divinity that it helps you. So I was listening to these talks, and I was just listening to all these backgrounds. I'm going, wow, okay, should I keep it or not? But it is a testimony of something so beautiful that came out, even though there was disturbance all around me. Get it? You have to rise up. The light has to be seen. The love has to be experienced. So you choose that. Doesn't matter. If we keep giving excuses, this, that, then you slip. You miss the chance. Just like this morning, I missed that 5 minutes. I missed watching the lights come on live. It's that strict. Yes, it's that tight. We're on a very tight leash here, and don't take it lightly. Make use of the best use of the time and the life that we have right now, or we'll miss the boat. The ark is within you. You get on it and just keep going. No matter how big the storm, no matter how gusty the winds, no matter how cold the weather, we hang on to this. Once we've experienced it, you don't want to lie to yourself. It's there. It's inside you. This whole ritual of sharpening the sword all the time, ready to smack, ready to cut down, ready to fight, I think it's useless. We've done it too many times, and I think now the time is for developing a soft heart. Throw away the sword, keep it as a memoir in your shelf. The war is over. The war is over if you want it. That doesn't mean you make rash decisions. You have to understand what that means within you. For me, it was love. For me to choose love, no matter how angry I get or how offensive it was, thinking about the person or thinking about a situation, thinking about an event that happened or is going to happen. Let's face it. Let's put away the sword, because that only creates bloodshed. I think we've seen enough bloodshed and violence. It's not going to bring peace. The war ends and there is a simulated version of peace, but what about all the destruction and all the bloodshed? Let's reconcile with peace within. Let us rise up. Be one with that divinity within. That's what it is in the totality of goodness. It can change. Instead of naturally reacting the human way and then becoming animals or worse than animals when it becomes hectic. It's an uncontrollable energy that moves through and it doesn't feel good. Just this morning I faced a situation where I had gone to the ashram premises for breakfast and I had to buy some coupons, and this lady was just so angry and so upset. She was saying something so beautiful, but I was just patiently waiting for her to finish and then give me my coupons. She did pretty good on the side doing her job, but still the energy was throbbing and palpitating in this heart-throbbing situation of war and offense and so much sadness and madness. It was just profoundly visible when I saw that. Yes, of course, it's come through me too. Of course, I've done it 1,000 million times, and God knows how many people I have heard doing that. So in my mind, I was just sending love and blessings and praying that she calms down, because she's spreading it everywhere. And whatever happened, she was like saying 9 times I do it well and 1 time I don't do it, I go down back to 0. Yes, honey, it's that strict. You have to do it all the 10 times. You have to be at that, otherwise you lose it. Once the guard is down, you lose it. It's like that. So why even seek recognition for the good we're doing? We'll just keep doing it. That's what brings humility. So obviously for all the 9 times she was good, she had an ego about it, and then the 10th time she lost it. It's embarrassing. And then you're in this emotional state, it's so hard to come out of, and then it lingers around, and then needless to say, when it's just an accumulated version of that kind of a war. And I grew up amongst war and fight, not with family members but with my own parents and siblings, and it's not been easy, but the transformation is here. It has happened. Amen. It has happened. It's happening. And if it can happen to me, and it can happen anyone. Hallelujah. God bless all these ritualistic noises and sounds that's just all around me all the time. It's just escalated now. The more you think I want to be good, I want to be perfect, even the test around escalates. But even better, let it happen. Let it happen quickly. It's fire, you don't play with fire. When it gets too hot, you get out of it. Instead of reacting and instead of sharing how you feel about it, there is no end to it. There is no end to this offense. Yes, we're here. We're born in this world, and so let's figure out why and who we are, and create a new path of love and living, and move on. Create a new world. Create your own new world order and go with it. Even if you're alone, it's fine. At least you're maintaining the peace within, and somebody is doing the work, giving thanks and gratefulness to God for loving you. And that kind of forgiveness, that kind of mighty hand touches you in such a way that you don't want to ever do it again. You don't want to ever hurt anyone again. You don't want to ever leash out on somebody else with a sword that you've sharpened and then take credit for it. No, you feel bad. Every parent knows. You shout at your kid, you get angry, and then you feel bad about it. So let them grow with love. Let them feel our compassion, our forgiveness, and let them get an opportunity to change that change it around, turn it around to become. It's not that hard. When God touches you, it touches you, and you're healed, and you're blessed, and you feel so beautiful from within, in and out. You feel so strong when His hand is upon you, and He's holding you, and He's embracing you. He's lifting you up from the trash that you chose to be in, and you know, come on, we can't do anything but fold our hands and say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for loving me even though I don't deserve it. Thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for forgiving me. He doesn't react. He doesn't get offended. He knows it all. He knows why. He knows where. He knows who. Because He's within you, you see. So we understand ourselves in our own shape and in our own form, in our own place. Wherever you are, you're in the right place. That's where the events and experiences, and it's brought us to. Let's just surrender where we are right now. Let's just fold our hands, bend our knees, bow our head, and raise our hands to glory and to His mercy and His presence within us, within everybody, and let it shine and let it spread around like wildfire, and let it be the virus that spreads and infect everybody with love, infect everybody with the confidence to share their goodness no matter what. In their minds and their hearts, let's throw the sword away and let's choose the soft path, the soft heart. Bless all these people, they're just mad about selling things and getting that little money in their life, and God bless them too. Thank you for giving me this challenge and giving me this opportunity to be myself with myself and do this work. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Let us continue this. Let us build it up. Let us accumulate this energy of love. Countdown to Christmas. God bless all the families. Gonna buy trees and put it up. Put up the ornaments. It's just an event. It's not like this year. I don't have it in my house. Not in my apartment. I've grown out of it or grown old, or it's just not necessary. But I still feel the energy. I still feel blessed that I got to do it all the years of my life with my child as he grew up with Christmas trees and Santa Claus and gifts. It's the most beautiful time of the year it is, and all I can do from here is pray and love and all those that accumulated blessings and opportunities I had to celebrate. Let it all spread in my memories. Let it bless all the families to come together in love, and may all the wars and abuses and friction and dysfunction end in families, Lord. Let them feel different, let them be different, let them see the new world that you have created for them within and all around. Bless this earth with a new beginning, the new kind of love, the new kind of healing, new kind of feeling. It's my prayer, my Lord. And especially the children of this world, let them be joyful, let them be playful. Let them also enjoy your presence within in their own way, radiating happiness and joy all around them. Bless the minds of children and young adults who are troubled, and let them feel your mighty hand upon them and grace, and know that they are also just as beautiful as anybody else, and Show them the way, my Lord, show them the way to live this life just as beautiful as they are. Amen. Happy Thanksgiving 2024, November 28th, Thursday. It's about 12:39 here in India, afternoon. Just becoming morning in the US of America. God bless the families that are looking forward to celebrate another year with their family. Good food, good music, good company, and create another memory in their lives. Giving thanks for everything God has given. Giving thanks for the people around. Giving thanks for His presence in our lives. It's kind of calm and tame in our family as we all are scattered in different places, but the memories linger. We've always had a good time feeding people and having company. The day of celebration is just an excuse to make it more amplified. For me, it's been a day of Thanksgiving every day this whole year. That's my story and my truth, because it's my experience. And I share it with joy and love. And if it's happening to you too, hallelujah. Everyone's experience is different. Everyone's journey with God, realizing that they are God's child from within, is their own journey, and it happens in their own time. So even confining a celebration to a day is kind of binding. I am at this state where I'm going even beyond that, because I'm alone and as my family is not there with me, so there is a part that erupts to emotional baggage of loneliness or separation, whatever that is. But the truth is, I've been thankful all the days, and it's been come to this day. Today, as everybody is celebrating, it's an amplified moment of joyous occasion. So one has to accumulate that joy and love and gratefulness every day. Then when the day comes for celebration, it is a wonderful memory. Whether it happens or not, it doesn't matter. The state of being that one chooses to be in is one's own choice, and anything they do from that state of centered, balanced mindset is okay. As long as we keep working on keeping the love in the heart, keeping the mind peaceful, and having a presence of a soothed soul, which is what is a gift back to God for everything He's done for us and everything He's doing. Again, one has to be in a state of mind to be on the same page as me, otherwise it will sound ridiculous for everything that's happening around in the world. It is a choice to make, because it's a free state here. This kind of a kingdom is living in freedom of knowing and being and faith and trust beyond the worldly nature of an imbalanced, fluctuating sense of trust and faith. Once you reach that state, you cannot shake from. You're there, you're home. You've reached the destination. So it's been a wonderful day, just going with the flow, no plans, no expectations, full of love and gratefulness, and just relishing the memories of what has been. It takes time, to process. And time is eternal for God. He's not bound by time or space. So we can put in the effort to be thankful every day, and look at life from a different perspective. Change what is within, if there is anything to change, and see from a place of kindness, love, gratefulness, and the world will change for you. So I'll be praying for everyone who's had a bad time or something in life that has shattered them, their faith, their hopes, their love, to rise up and realize that you're on a journey and you have to find the strength to cope with the situation that we brought ourselves into. It's nobody to blame, but the awareness that we pray for to help us cope and help us to always be in a state of a good person, not changing into a monster because something bad happened to you. No, the giving, the sharing, and the loving has to continue. No matter how much sadness or how much emotional baggage we have to carry, we carry it with grace and dignity, and keep choosing the higher purpose of life, thus making our lives more livable, more compatible with what we really are as a soul, doing this journey. And remember that everyone is on a path, and we cannot bind anyone into our life or our thinking. That becomes oppression. We have to be free, and we have to let others be free. If that's happened in their life, that's happened in their life, and what's happening in your life is what's happening in your life and in your mind. I'll give you an example. It'll make more sense to prove that everyone's mindset is completely different, and sometimes what we think that they're thinking or they're seeing is absolutely out of place or absolutely not true. There are situations, especially in wars and in conflicts, whatever you're thinking is what you think is happening, and sometimes because your mind is upset and there is this energy of confusion and sadness, you can't think clearly, so you can't feel clearly and you react. So there's no end to that. That's what's hell. It's just it's hell. It's constantly fighting. But let's take for example, not so violent or not so harmful in a way. I was sitting and eating in the canteen today. It's Thanksgiving. I just made a pudding at home and didn't nothing really was happening, so I just chose to go out, buy my coupons and eat in the canteen. And yesterday, I think it was the same lady, I'm not sure, but see, that's what I'm saying, I'm not sure, because sometimes you think you saw somebody but it's not them, because there are many people carrying the same kind of energy, and the shape and form of the body really looks like it's them, but it's not really them. But in your mind, because that's whatever your mind is thinking, that's what you think is true. So never underestimate. You can be wrong. Sometimes you can be completely wrong. So yesterday they make rules depending on the rebellious nature of people, not following rules. They make tiny little quirky rules that you have to follow. Like they would put the rice in one. It's a plate with compartments, and they'll put the rice in one place, and then they'll put the sambar first. So now they've made the rule that they won't give it in a separate compartment, they will pour it on top of the rice. So now you have to make these really quirky plans of separating the sambar and the rice so you can eat it with buttermilk later and things like that. I know it sounds complex, but so I did that. I had separated my rice with the sambar into this separate container. Separate apartment. Compartment. And but the lady thought I'm going to waste it, so she's telling me not to waste. I said, no, I'm going to eat it with buttermilk. I don't waste. I have come a long way. Being very grateful for the food I'm fed, and so. But I could have gone into any kind of states of mind of offense that she's already thinking I'm going to waste, or react, saying, no, I'm not going to waste. How do you know I'm going to waste? See, so that's how the minds are nowadays. It's not even like hi, they just go straight into attacking you, into a the state of police finding faults with you, or that you're going to do something wrong. There's a state of fear of constantly that somebody's going to, even if you're not doing something wrong, you feel like you're doing something wrong. It's like nothing ever pleases anyone. It's weird. So that's why it's important to just know yourself well, track your life and not fall for anybody trying to push you off the center. So I let that go. I think today in the afternoon, while I was having the life with the same lady, she was just smiling and she was beaming at me, and she wanted to say something. She mumbled something, but I didn't understand. So I asked her again what she was saying, and she's telling me that I really sang well today in in the Nagar Sankirtan. It's a ritual they do, routine in the morning in the temple, where they go around singing bhajans. And I'm like, wow. And she said it twice, and she looked at me directly into my face. She's looking at me. She seems like a normal lady. Nothing's wrong with her. Beautiful lady. Seems very sane. But she was so sure that it was me who sang it. So I am affected in a good way. It's not like so. But I'm just thinking, wow. She's so sure that she saw me, but it was not me. So obviously there's somebody else that she saw, and she thinks it was me. But think about it for a second. How many times do we go wrong thinking something and we're absolutely not right about it? Unless your mind is very clear and you're in the right state of mind. It's very important to keep your center, keep your balance, so you know exactly what's happening, right? I didn't say anything. I didn't want to disturb her. Whatever she had thought, I didn't have the time to. I just smiled, and I'm thinking about it. But I was singing in the morning here. I sing in my house. See, God talks to you in so many different ways, mysterious ways, mystical. So it's okay. In a way, God's telling me He likes my singing. He loves my voice. Or whoever that lady was who sang, God bless her soul. She made somebody else happy. See, now we're all connected in some way. And it doesn't even matter who's wrong and who's right about anything, isn't it? If you don't choose to take it in a wrong way, and you're always in a state of wanting to love or give or be helpful, then there is no problem. Really, I felt this surge of energy, just firing up the pathways of neurons of all these people connected in this mindless state of space, and this just in the all around. Get it? It's the visualization of this very bizarre experience I had. Like I said, we're all connected in some way or the other. If you even have a little bit of goodness, all that goodness, it's connected with the other soul that is being in a body and in the mind. and everything else that's happening, it's just noise, it's just chaos. It's meant to happen. It has to happen. Cause and effect, right? The karma. Okay, the sound comes when you clap two hands. So, but it will always give you an opportunity to think about yourself. Go deeper. Go within. Instead of right away falling and choosing this other path of blaming, or it's not going to work. How long are we going to keep doing that? That somebody didn't something to you, or somebody didn't do something, or this happened to me, especially with God, right? Suddenly something happens in your life and it's tragedy, and now we're all angry at God. How does that even make sense, to be in love all the time? You have to take it, man. You have to just face it. You face it. Okay, God, somebody is passed on. I loved her very much. So what am I going to do now? Help me here. I'm really shattered. My body feels absolutely paralyzed. It's so hard to keep being in this emotional wreck and being a tragedy queen all the time, or a tragedy king. What can I do? Please help me. I'm telling you, he will come. He will boom. It will come from within you. You will get the answers. You will get the wisdom. You will get the strength to be awake and be aware and be grateful for all those times that you had with her or him, in the memory of good times. It's hard for good people, especially you've been so good and you had a good life, nothing was wrong, and then all of a sudden this wakes you up. See, you have to have these experiences in order to be strong. Otherwise it'll be just babysitting you. We don't want that. We don't want spoon feeding. We want to do the work on our own. We want to feel strong. We want to rise up on our own, and that's glory. That makes a father proud, And again, we'll have to climb up and find our balance, come back to ourselves of who we really are, a good person, a good God-loving, being thankful for this life you have, especially with everything you have. You have kids, okay, then your focus goes on them, love them. They also must be going through a lot. So it's not just you. See, when we put all the focus on ourselves, we get drowned in that sensation of a tragic state of mind, from where everybody just feels miserable around you. You can't help anyone from that place. So it's very, very important, I think, for a person to look within and come out of that state and be and do the work, take the space, whatever they need to do the work to get their mind back, just shake it away and keep on living and keep on going until it's time for us to leave. It's going to be gone sooner or later. If these things happen, these things are meant to be. These are inevitable happenings in the world. And then we also get the awareness to not be too attached, and so many other things where we can rise ourselves higher to a higher state of virtues that radiate a version of beauty and goodness from within, which is what God is. He doesn't get mad. If he has to react to everything that we're doing, I don't think it counts, because it doesn't work. So the technique now is love, forgiveness, kindness. End all the wars within yourself with God. Reconcile, figure out, find it. He'll answer. You'll get the answers if you ask the right questions from the right place with the right attitude. So let's stop being an emotional wreck, and tragedies and events getting too much attention, derailing and distracting you from the real path of finding out who we are and living this life. We've done it many lifetimes. I think it's time now for us to have a breakthrough and move on and reach that place. Eventually make it home, and from that place I think we can live life a lot more courageously, a lot more fearlessly, with a lot more love. It can happen. It can be a very narrow path, but it can happen even with the chaos. That's big cleanup work is going on, and it's gonna go on from within you too. Just take it, just face it. It's another 5 years, another 10 years, you're gonna be in a different place. But all that time is gonna be lost if you're not gonna choose to do the right thing that is around you, with whatever you have. Let go of that past. Don't cling on to that. You'll die with the past. Let's move on. Let's move on. Look forward. So I pray for everyone to be blessed, so they can be a blessing to everyone around. Somehow or the other, God will use anyone or everyone to be a part in His game, in His transforming, in His restoration of this planet, which is ourselves within. The whole thing is being renewed. So relax, rest, and let Him restore us back home to where we are, to love in our hearts, peace in our minds. May God soothe your soul in some way or the other. But please, when He is coming, when He is talking, listen. Let Him love you. Let Him touch you in such a way that you will be healed. It's gone so deep, and that it's become like, even if it's touched, doesn't want to be healed. Come on. Mother wants all her children back home. Let Him heal you. Don't be shy to be good or loving or kind. It's the only way to live in this world right now, without falling or without being distracted by everything else that is just noise, or seemingly flirtatiously seductively attractive. It's not. Let's not waste anything. Let's make full use of what we have when we are alive, and do justice to this life. Figure it out. Make some meaning out of it, and leave behind a legacy, for the future to inherit, through whatever way that you are. You're whole. Don't have to compare with anyone or be like someone. You just be who you are. Your habits, your living, in every moment you can radiate that beauty of God within. So happy. Thanksgiving. Be happy. And let's look forward to a wonderful Christmas, the wonderful birthdays in this year, and may 2025 be even more glorious and beautiful for you to see, hear, live, and experience. The Thanksgiving continues. It is the day after Thanksgiving, 2024, Friday, 29th November. Here it's almost 8 p.m. in India. I'm supposed to be living in a very peaceful place, but it is just the opposite. It is not at all the highest abode of peace. As I am honestly reflecting on my living, my thoughts, my feelings, and my path. But I continue this work, and I am so grateful and thankful for the gifts of life. Very, very, very thankful. And the noise in the background continues to challenge, and I end up being thankful for all the challenges around, so this thing is squeezed out of me to cope with the situation and keep pushing myself forward, climbing my way up higher and higher into the real abode of peace, wherever that is going to end up being, in the body, mind, or soul. But right now, I'm grateful for this voice and the sounds that I hear in my heart, and the thoughts so beautifully forming in my mind that I feel very inspired to share it and record it, because it blesses me, it fills me with more and more life, more and more strength from within to continue to choose to be happy, to be thankful, and to choose love. I keep mentioning about the noise, and I really apologize for that, and I apologize for all the noise around. I am hoping that my obedience to this voice to continue doing the work and sharing the sounds is taking me somewhere, and hopefully we will end up in a place where it will be more peaceful and more beautiful. Nothing is permanent anyway, so just waiting around and giving excuses to not do something doesn't make any sense. It's like I need the relief now, isn't it? I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm hoping that this sound may reach all the hearts that are troubled and all the minds that are not in rest, and all the people who are praying and struggling for a life that could be a little more livable, and people around that are a little more lovable. Hoping that all the families that are celebrating Thanksgiving everywhere, they are getting a little bit of joy, comfort, being with the family, celebrating the togetherness and eating fine food. I ended up being alone, but it turned out to be quite peaceful because I celebrated it anyway, and then thought about the day doesn't matter. We are just accumulating thanks every day of our lives to this particular day, and it's amplified, but so it wasn't so bad. But it did hit me hard in my heart, sometimes going very low and hitting the bottom of a place of extreme sorrow and tears, and it felt very uncomfortable and choked me with tears. So then you think, what am I going to do? How am I going to save this particular wave that is moving through you? And I started to sing, thinking of others and praying, making a sound of music, thinking good thoughts. It's very, very, very challenging. I know I've mentioned it many times, but I guess this path is like that, isn't it? That's why not everybody are able to do it or even choosing to do it. So I am actually recording it, thinking maybe it will become simpler when somebody's already done it and be inspired about it. Ultimately, the relationship we have within ourselves, with ourselves, is what matters, and that is God. That is all the goodness within. How can we be in tune with that no matter what's happening around and create a new path of living and loving? Why not? Why join the noisy world out there? These thoughts are coming because of the day's experiences. Everybody need to create a habit to think about the day, give it some space. Again, I thank my adversaries here that are challenging me at the highest level. There's one particular couple living right across my apartment on the higher floor, and they sit in the balcony and chat and talk. They don't chat, they don't talk, they shout. And I don't even know if they're even aware. It's probably sometimes early in the morning, sometimes afternoon, sometimes evening. And they choose the balcony, and I'm not sure they're even aware that the noise just, travels through every apartment. So I don't know how many people are hating them at this moment, sending. Sometimes I hear sounds, shouting, even children sometimes when they're playing. But I guess not just me, everybody is at war with each other at some level, at some point, and there is no really any relationship going on except with the one that you have, and it's amplifying the every kind of emotion what you're doing, and then they blare their TV also. It's unbelievably challenging. So God bless them, and it is just very sad that they are in such a state of mind full of noise. What comes out is just, so it's even worse if you understand the language. Sometimes early morning, the sound just creeps through. No matter how deep you are in the sleep, it just hits you in the in your subconscious mind and wakes you up. You don't want to wake up to stupid noise like that, and then your whole day is just ruined carrying that emotion of frustration. They come and go, they're not here all the time. But again, just think about it. I don't even know them, I don't even have a relationship with them, but how they live and how they talk and how they are so disturbing to the entire neighborhood is such an awakening teaching for me and a lesson. So again, God bless them, thank them, to be able to rise up my effort and consciousness and my living in my beautiful sounds, that I don't get affected by it. And the last thing I want to do is have a normal relationship with something like that. I don't care, actually. I don't want any toxic relationship anymore. Like I was mentioning in my previous talk, I'm just so done with being an emotional wreck and a tragedy queen. I want to rise up above it. I want to move on. And I'll continue to pray that we will end up in a better, peaceful place. But I will continue to accept where I am right now, because these things are only making me a better person. It's only giving me more and more strength to see how much of it is still left within me to work on. I'm getting better and better. And one day I will be over the most challenging noise also. and then I'll make that into a practice. My living and my peace and quiet will be so much more louder. That these things will be in the background. That's my speculated understanding of my path. At least that makes me feel very good. That kind of thought. But just think about it. How we live, what we think, and our attitudes, and our noise within, and our reactions. How much of it is affecting others? How much of it is hurting others? How much of it is inspiring hate in others? Come on, shouldn't we be living in such a way that we inspire love and kindness? Have sympathy for these people. I don't think they have anyone who likes them, not even their own family. That's what it comes down to. As you grow older, I think there should be more space and there should be more quietness. They look so ugly. It's so disturbing. So childish. And the karmic baggage. All the time, the mind is full, mind is chaotic. But in an organized way. So the world doesn't look at it as crazy or noisy. In fact, I think the world would point out to me and say, what rubbish are you talking, right? Only a person who's on this path and kind of admires peace and loves, to be good, I think will hear something, a message here in what I'm saying through my experiences. This is my own experience. I'm not quoting from any book or anything. It's my own experience. Ultimately, for me, everything has fallen away. All the rituals, although I have been through that and I have nothing against them, they all help me. It's become this. So that's what I'm saying. I started singing in the evening and I said, Lord, I don't want to have hatred in my heart. Nor do I want a mind that keeps being disturbed by the noise all around me. Help me in such a way that I can continue living and be grateful for this life you've given instead of hating it and hurting it because of something that happened from outside. They don't mean it. They're not thinking, I want to hurt Jyoti, so I want to do this. No. That's their state of mind. So how can I make my state of mind good? Then when you think of your own people, the sadness, it just amplifies. So I started to sing. I hope the sound of this love touches your soul, fills your heart with love. I hope the thoughts that I am singing eases your mind. Come to me, come home. Rise and shine. Rise up and shine your love. Rise up and shine your light. It's beautiful, isn't it? Being thankful. Then sometimes you get so warped up with these emotions that you forget to do the right thing. You forget to feed your body. You forget to, not just forget, you don't feel like it. Then you have to work through that, and it's just a nested. But we can get there, layer by layer by layer, piece by piece, or in just one chunk. Just wipe out that part of the mind that is not of God, is not of love or peace. Let the love rise, let the sound touch you in such a way that you feel the healing and heal the feeling. Nothing else matters. What are you going to do? Okay, somebody's hurting you, somebody's done this. What are we going to do? Let's start becoming divine and start loving even those who are hating us and hurting us and are unaware of how much others are being affected by their actions of disrespect or distance. Let's pray for them. They're also warped up in some kind of a deluded relationship within themselves. Let's make this prayer stronger and stronger, and let this sound, even if you're not really talking to somebody, but just inside your mind, because it's there, it radiates an energy of prayer and love and strength from within. Let it strengthen the hearts to love. Feel that blessing hand upon them, a healing hand upon them, and let them feel His mighty hand in their lives, and know that love will make its way back again. For those who are praying sincerely and honestly and are really stuck in their problems, and they do love God and they are good and they're stuck, may they hear this voice, thinking even more than phone or messages, or it's heart to heart, mind to mind. It's instant, it travels way faster, and let it touch them, everyone, with thanks and giving and loving and sharing. I have this habit of just saying God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, walking, or if I have a disturbing, it's like you have chants or whatever, it's just become this. It's very, it's beautiful. It's a sound. Drag myself to have my dinner, which I wasn't going to, but because you need the body also to be able to carry this sound. It's powerful, it's a very strong energy. But when you're one with it, you feel so light. When your mind is one with the sound, and when you're able to deliver it beautifully, being one in the spirit from within, it's really joyful to ride along, and you feel so much better after it comes out. Try it sometimes, instead of always looking outside for a song or a music, or how long can we keep the headphones in our ears. Listen to the voice within. Hear that song in your heart and try to sing it. Hear that thought of wisdom in your mind and try to say it out loud. It's magical. And it'll keep growing and growing within, displacing everything else, that is not okay with this being that is coming into self understanding that it's God or it's divine or with love. Sometimes without even knowing, you're addicted to the world's fears, and you feel normal just being that this feels abnormal, but actually this is normal. This is how it's supposed to be in the first place. We have gone too far, so I think it's time to come back home, come back to love, and understand the meaning of life, and not keep running round and round in the world's noise, loud. Everything is a lesson. Where you are at and what's happening in your life should make you think, go within deeper, and find Him within. Find that wonderful, beautiful love within, and bring it out and let it shine and inspire others to do the same. Change this around, Don't need to fight. We don't need to be at war all the time. We don't need to exchange energies of hate and hurt all the time. It's possible if was telling my friend the other day, it's possible, it's really possible, is to even love your enemies. It certainly can happen. Because this particular feeling of love is so much more beautiful, and you want to be with it all the time. All the time. Choose it. It will change how you think, and how you think will change how you live. And how you live will change everything around you. At least it will change who you are, or it will just bring you back home to who you really are. And the change that we think it's just a cover up. We've just been covered up. Just remove that, then we're just who we were all the time. The same Spirit of God that just wants to love each other through this Spirit within all. It's the same. Let it go and let it snow. Come back home. Let me embrace you with this warmth of love. Let me sing for you and soothe your soul. Let me bless you with the words of wisdom and strengthen your heart to love more and more. Surrender to the beautiful life within. See what I'm talking about, these noises around, it's monstrous. It's normal in the world, I guess. So we'll live with what we have, be grateful, continue our day with respect, and make these beautiful sounds. Hear it. So I actually wanted to run away and go do something else, but then I stopped myself and I thought, well, I'll just do it if I really have to do it, not because I want to run away from the noise, because then there'll be some other noise waiting somewhere else. So what do you do? Thought about it, and I have to feed my body on time. Then I'll take a couple of days off walking. I felt good doing that, blessing my body. Do the right thing. Be nice to yourself, You need the body to continue this journey of the mind and the soul. And I was listening to some other talks that I had recorded before, and I got inspired and wanted to continue the Thanksgiving sounds. And it makes me feel good, because I've been holding on to it from the time it had come years ago. It's still continuing. I don't know how much it's changed or what's happened, but every time, all the time, it's been with me like an anchor, and it's seen me through a lot of storms and waves of challenges, pain, suffering. And it's still here with me, and I'm so grateful for it. It's not made up, it used to feel like it's a different person inside of you. I think I've just grown around it and become this. It'll be more beautiful when it becomes one, I guess. that's what we're aiming at, or the goal is to be free and to be one. And in the center, state of mind where you can radiate beautiful love and powerful blessings, to touch one another with love and grace and kindness, softness, and beauty to behold.